Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. We are live here in Wahpeton, North Dakota, and the home of the Lady Huskies tonight, as they will take on the visiting Kindred Vikings here. It's a new season, and it's a new division for Lady Husky basketball. We'll get into that here shortly, as I have an interview with head coach Brian Watson here in just a few minutes for you. Our pregame show is brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is the precision planting, sales, and service center for the southern Red River Valley. Again, good evening, everybody. And we've got Wahpeton Lady Huskies taking on the Kindred Vikings here in Class A basketball here. And this is a Region 1 game. Good evening again, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner, and I'll be your host this evening. And like I said, I had Coach Watson up here earlier. We pre-recorded an interview, and we'll have that after a few commercial messages coming up here shortly. So again, welcome everybody to Wahpeton, North Dakota, Three Borders Sports Network. If you've never been with us before, we'd sure appreciate some feedback here, and we'll get to that as we get going on along here too as well. Go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that would be greatly appreciated if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel. And trying to look here, I don't have a banner for our pregame sponsor, and that is, like I said, our pregame sponsor is Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is the precision planting, sales, and service center for the southern Red River Valley. I'm going to take a break here. Brian gave me a new computer and a new software system to use here, so I'm getting used to things. But we'll take a break, and we'll come back right after these messages right here on
First car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAN are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
Welcome back to Wahpeton, North Dakota, Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, your host for this evening. And we have got North Dakota High School Basketball Class A Division here in Region 1. And you've got the visiting Kindred Vikings taking on the home team, the Wahpeton Lady Huskies. And Wahpeton's coming in here at 1-1. They were out in Minot, played in a little shootout tournament out there, if you will. They lost to South Prairie 51-62, and they beat Stanley 44-22. This is Kindred's first game. And they'll be playing here their first game of the season here tonight against Wahpeton. I had a chance to sit down with Coach Watson during the JV game for a few minutes, and here is what Coach Watson had to say. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back again to the pregame show brought to you by Yield Advantage. Yield Advantage is a precision planting sales and service center for the southern Red River Valley. And on our pregame show here, we are now joined by head coach of the Lady Huskies, Brian Watson. B-Dub, good evening.
Good evening, Joe.
We are set for a new year, aren't we?
New season, ready to rock and roll.
And there's a lot of things to look at, B-Dub, and I guess right off the top, of course, it's the three-class system. We dropped down from AA, and now we're seeing some new opponents, some new things, and how are you looking at it here? How are the girls looking at it coming into the season here, dropping down to Class A?
I think for us, we just kind of prepare as we've always had. You know, we're preparing one game at a time, trying to get better with each game that we play, whether we win or lose. And then hopefully we can play our best basketball at the end of the season. But it's nice to get some different opponents. You know, it's new to all of us, trying to figure out, you know, what teams do and new pregame routines, all that stuff. So it's a learning experience for players and coaches.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, and you already have got 2 games under your belt. You traveled out to Minot and played in the tournament out there, a little shootout, I guess they called it. And you lost to South Prairie Max and by a score of 62-51, but the girls played pretty good.
I mean, if you looked at the stat sheet and didn't watch the game and just looked at our stat line, you would say, oh, geez, you guys played pretty well, with the exception of one item on the stat sheet. But if you look at the key factors as far as scoring, shooting percentage, things like that, we actually played pretty well. Shot 47% from the field, had a points per possession of .91, which is really good. But we turned it over a little too much. Turned it over 17 times, which isn't horrible, but we gave up 23 points off of those turnovers. So that was the difference in the game. You know, it allowed South Prairie to score 1.12 points per possession. You give them a lot of layups, they're going to do that. And they shot right around 50%. So stat-wise, it was a good game for us except for one category. And the turnovers that we had, we talked about in practice, they were bad turnovers. They led to immediate scores. You know, I've said before, and I said to the girls, I'd rather you throw it in the stands to your parents. You know, then we at least get a chance to play defense rather than just giving up a layup.
All right, so South Prairie Max went into that tournament receiving some votes. Of course, Wahpeton was number 2 in the polls, but since then, South Prairie Max has moved to number 4, and Wahpeton's dropped to number 5. Well, in Game 2, you took on Stanley, and rather a convincing score there, 44-22. You got to win over Stanley. So.
Yeah, I mean, and again, if you were to look at the stat sheet and just look at ours, you'd look at it and go, geez, you guys didn't play very well. Points per possession were .60. And we shot 27% from the floor, and we turned it over 30 times. So you look at that, you go, geez, you guys probably lost. But we were able to turn them over and turn it over into points. And our defense was okay, and it allowed us to get out to a lead. And, you know, they did some things to try and take players away, and we had some other players step up and do some scoring. So we learned a little bit out of both of those games. I think it was a good 2 games for us to have to start out the season, and we'll see if we can learn from both of those, a win and a loss, and see if we can put it together here tonight against Kindred.
So a fairly good weekend out in Minot, and then now you come back and you get a day off, and then you come back to practice on Monday, and here you are on Tuesday, and you got your first game of the region, and now you are in Region 1, and you got a pretty tough opponent in Kindred coming to the gym tonight.
Yeah, I mean, a perennial powerhouse in Region 1 if you're talking Class B days, and, you know, a really good, solid program, girls that are fundamentally sound, and they come after you. And I don't think it matters, you know, what division you're playing in or whatever. When you have teams that get after you defensively, it can cause some problems. And we had some issues out in Minot, and we're going to have to rectify those. So I think it's going to be a good matchup. I think all these games in the new Division A, there's going to be some really good games. There's a lot of really good teams. Region 1 is very tough, and we're just going to have to do our best and play some solid basketball.
All right, there you go. I was going to ask you, Coach, did you come out of the weekend pretty healthy with the girls?
Yeah, we're fine right now. We'll try and keep it that way, and hopefully we can have a good night here.
All right, that's good. All right, Coach, thanks for joining us here on the Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the Precision Planning Sales and Service Center for the Southern Red River Valley. Head Coach Brian Watson joining us here on the pregame show. Beat up, good luck.
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll be right back after these messages right here on Three Borders.
Yield Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
20 years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because, first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milner, North Dakota, and the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
All right, welcome back to Wahpeton High School Husky Gymnasium here, where the Lady Huskies are hosting the Kindred Vikings. And first game of the year for Kindred tonight, coming in at 0-0, and Wahpeton Lady Huskies coming in at 1-1. And you just had witnessed our Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planning, sales, and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. Our starting lineups will be brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Our PA announcer, Mr. David Woods, will introduce in our starting lineups. David Woods will go through the announcements here, and hopefully he grabs the microphone here to introduce the starting lineups.
At guard, a 5'11 sophomore, number 10, Liza Trenbeth. And at guard, a 5'7 sophomore, number 14, Layla Isaac. And now for your Wahpeton Huskies.
Lights are turned off, and they've got the spotlight on the girls.
Hold on.
Something new here. David Woods can't see the...
Starting at guard, a 5'9" junior, number 2, Hallie Lolly Miller. And at guard, a 5'7" senior, number 3, Amaya the Attack Max. At guard, a 5'5" junior, number 4, Olivia Long Range Hansen. And at guard, a 5'7" senior, number 13, Leah Stretch DeVries. And at forward, a 5'10" junior, number 40, Scout Scooter Woods.
Well, there's your starting lineups brought to you by Miller & Associates as the lights come back on. A new experience here. They told us that they were going to shut the lights off and have the spotlight on the girls on the introductions, and that was a pretty cool event there for everybody. And Mr. Jace Pickin there, buddy. Hey, congratulations. Nice job. As he steps down here from the crow's nest high above Husky Gymnasium. And the starting lineups, once again, brought to you by Miller & Associates, American Family Insurance, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. Our tip-off sponsor is Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985. Tyler Farm Supply, here we go. And it's controlled by the Lady Huskies and Amaya Max in the backcourt. She'll take it up into the front court, give to Hansen on the near wing. Near is nearest to the camera, far is furthest away from the camera. There's Leah DeVries for a 3, and she puts it away right away to open it up for the Lady Huskies, leading 3-0 here early in quarter number 1. There's a little bit of an errant pass by Kindred. Good pressure from the Lady Huskies, and a shot goes up from just beyond the free throw line by Trenbeth. That was Liza. And here comes Scout Woods, and it gets knocked away, but Huskies control. Far side on the wing now is DeVries. She'll penetrate to the free throw line to the paint. She'll kick it out to Max for a 3. A little bit too strong. Just off the front iron, and on the rebound is Eisenshank. She'll go coast to coast, up off the window, and it's good for 2. So it's a 3-2 ball game here early in quarter number 1. Again, we're in quarters now when the Lady Huskies and the Husky boys used to play in the AA. It was a half, and now they're playing quarters here in this division as Scout Woods turns around, puts it up strong off the window, and she's got 2 on the books. So Scout Woods with her first bucket. The Lady Huskies lead 5-2. Spin around move. Eisenshank puts it off the iron, no good. And an offensive rebound underneath there by Bacco. Shot up high off the glass by Bartels, and she'll get 2. It's a 1-point lead now for the Lady Huskies. Hansen saves that one as she swatted it over to Amaya Max. Max now just up here by the logo. Dribbles to the far side right in front of the Viking bench. Bounce pass comes to Hallie Miller. Miller drives in the paint, turnaround jumper from 8, no good. Woods on the offensive rebound with the left hand, back up and good for 2. Scout Woods got 4 in the books. Bringing it up now into the front court is Getty. That's Peyton Getty. Kindred moving it around the perimeter. Getty gets the ball back now with Hansen right on her, and a man-to-man pressure defense here by the Lady Huskies. Turnaround jumper just in front of the free throw line, up and good for Eisenshank. She's got 4. Woods trying to dribble through the pressure, does. Gets it into the front court, into the paint, puts it up. And it was before the shot. So Tyler Farm Supply, a new sponsor with us this winter. We want to thank those guys out there, Jason, the crew out there. Thank you very much, Tyler Farm Supply. DeVries inbounds to Woods, high off the glass, and gets fouled in the process. She'll go to the line for 2. So again, the rules are a little bit different here now in this division. In Class A, going in quarters now, you do not get the fouls reset after the end of the quarter as Woods takes her first free throw and makes that one. As I said, the fouls will reset at the end of the quarter, so if you get into the bonus, it's an automatic 2 shots after 5 fouls in a quarter. And Woods drains the second one. Then in the second quarter, you start all over. All the fouls are wiped off the board. Everybody keeps their personal fouls. There's a dribble and a drive by Eisenschenk and loses it out of bounds. It'll be Lady Husky ball. Little full court pressure here now by Kindred. As Coach Sam Brandt comes off the bench, tells her girls what to do, and the pass gets up ahead to Hansen. Hansen with the left hand off the glass. Just couldn't get it to roll. On the rebound is Getty, and she'll push it up. Step back, not quite for a 3. On the outside there was Trenbeth. That was Liza. And here comes Hallie Miller with an underhand scoop. No good. She lays on the floor and gets up. And there's one taken away by Amaya Max. Up front, they go to Hansen. Dribbles in, little 12-footer from the left side, off the rim, no good. And rebound on the far side by Eisenschenk. She's going to go coast to coast off the right side, off the glass, no good. Max on the board, going at a fast and furious pace here. Hallie Miller for 3. Hallie Miller drains the 3 from the corner. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the passing of Hallie's grandfather, Craig Caspers. What a super guy. And there's a loss of a turnover out of bounds by Eisenschenk on the dribble. And a couple of substitutions come in for Kindred. Leah Rowland and Sierra Nepstead. Nepstead, just an 8th grader, checks in. She played well in the JV game. Kindred did win the JV game earlier. Got to mention Craig Caspers again. Our thoughts and condolences from Three Borders Sports Network to the family and Hallie Miller's grandfather on the passing of Craig. Was a great individual, known very well in the city of Wahpeton, in the Twin Towns actually. So our thoughts and prayers with the passing of Craig Caspers. All right, let's get back to action here as Amaya Max goes into the backcourt. Little pressure there by Getty. Max will hand it off to Miller. Miller looks for Max again. Now in down low to Woods. She'll go up strong. Got the bucket. And she'll go to the line for the and one. Woods already with 8 points here in the first quarter at the 3:48 mark. We'll go to the line for the and one. Sienna Fobb checks in now for Hallie Miller. Hallie checking out with 3 points. She got it on a 3-point goal. Woods for the and one. Drains that one right down the bottom of the net. Good defense there by Fobb on the pressure of Nepstead. Nepstead again, just an 8th grader. Kindred wheels it around down into the corner. Now kick it out to the top of the key and then dribble in, drive. Shot from 17, no good on the missed shot by Baco. Woods on the rebound. And there goes one off the foot of Getty and Max. And the putback up and good for Bartels. She's got 4. So good pressure defense from Getty. Up ahead to Woods. Woods going to go all the way with the left hand. He gets a little bit too strong. Fobb on the putback. Sienna Fobb, the freshman, puts it in for 2. Quickly down to the other end we go, and high off the glass, and a bucket for 2 is Roland. And we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. It's the Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew on 2nd Avenue, downtown Wahpeton. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
All right, we're back here, and after that timeout, it's 17-10 in favor of the Huskies here early. We're over halfway through the first quarter, I guess, under 3 minutes to go. As the Vikings inbound underneath their own basket. Getty way out high on the wing on the near side. She'll dribble out, kick it back. 3-point shot, up and good by Leah Rowland. She's got 5. 17-13 here. Lady Huskies with a 4-point lead. Miller back into the game for the Huskies. Hallie will get it to the corner to Claire Langenwalter. She'll dribble in, spins off the glass, up and in for 2. What a nice move by Claire Langenwalter to get that one to fall. Back the other way we go in a hurry. Pass goes errant. And picking it off is Hallie Miller. Hallie stretching it out. She's got to save it as it was knocked away. Back into Hansen. She'll get fouled from behind. And I believe that's going to go against Peyton Getty. It does. That'll be, I believe, her first. It is. So Maya Max and Scout Woods check in for Hansen and Langenwalter. 2:04 to remain here in the first period. 19-13 lead for the Lady Huskies. And the Lady Huskies used to play 18-minute halves, and now they're playing 8-minute quarters. Sienna Fobb goes down the left side of the paint, kicks it out to Max in the corner. Max looking for help, finds Miller. She'll take it around the top side of the key, now between the circles, backs up a couple steps. Waves off Max. Finds Fobb down low. Fobb spins with the left hand. Partially blocked there by Trenbeth. And away come the Vikings with the ball. In Eisenschenk. Up high, now to Getty. She'll come to the near side, hand the ball off to Nipstead. The Lady Husky student section getting into it. Eisenschenk for a 3, long rebound, and it goes right into the hands of Liza Trenbeth. She'll penetrate, guarded there by Max. Now another 3-point shot up off the glass. Didn't hit the iron, but on the weak side rebound, right there was Sierra Nipstead with the putback and 2. Max with the inbound from DeVries. Here comes Scout Woods. She'll go all the way off the glass, no good. Fobb reaches for it, but taking it away from her was Sierra Nipstead. She'll stop at the top of the key, put it up and in. She hit a couple of them in the JV game. And now it's down to a 1-point lead. Lady Huskies, Amaya Max brings it up across the timeline. She'll get it up ahead to Woods. Woods drives before the shot. The foul was before the shot. I believe that foul will go against Avery Bartels. See if the scoreboard agrees with me. Yep, that is her second personal. So it's a bonus now. She should be shooting 2 anyway. So regardless if it was before the shot or not, she'll shoot 2 but misses the first. Hansen checks in for Miller. And so we got Fobb, Max, Woods, Hansen, and DeVries in for the Lady Huskies. Woods' second free throw on the bonus is good. Getty hands the ball off, and a quick shot there up in the air, no good. And a weak side rebound by Nipstead. Playing well does the 8th grader, and there's Maya Max there to tip that one away defensively for the Lady Huskies. Nice crowd here from Kindred across the way. Behind the Kindred bench. And on the near side underneath me, you can't see it, but there's a good student crowd here and a good representation from Wahpeton. Inbounded pass to Baco. Shot clock is turned off. And 3-point shot by Nipstead is good. Like I said, she nailed a few of them in the JV game, and she's got one here now. And that one's a turnover on the Lady Huskies here. It's a 1-point game. The Kindred Vikings looking to extend that 1-point lead here with 5.8 seconds to go. Cambry Malk checks in now for Max for the final 5.8 seconds in the first quarter. Inbounds to Getty. Again, 3-point shot by Nipstead, just a little bit long. And that will end the first quarter. With the Kindred Vikings come back to take the lead, 21-20 at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have quarter number 2 coming up next right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987. Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefits package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry level starting at $19.78 per hour, plus a $3 per hour shift differential. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Zane 701-671-7777.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
All right, we're back here at Husky Gymnasium. I got the text messages from some of you as Miller drives in and gets 2. I will have to set my delay here a little bit longer, so I will beg your forgiveness on that. So my call is actually coming before the basket goes in. So I will try to make those adjustments here when I get a chance, folks. As Miller at the line after she gets her bucket and 1. So she did that. She's got 6, and the Huskies take the lead back 23-21. Pass goes down deep, and a pass intercepted there by Woods on the pressure by Miller, and it's taken right back by Getty on the other end. Back to Getty in the paint, up off the glass, up and in for 2. Her first bucket comes in the second quarter. It's tied at 23. Henry Malk goes up the far side. She'll give it back to Olivia Hansen. Hansen on the far wing there, gets it off to Woods. Woods guarded tightly there by Kennedy Bacco, but it's put back up, no good. And the other way we go, and there's a reaching foul on Olivia Hansen. We did try to set up the, let's see if I can mark that down. Yes, Olivia Hansen with the foul. And at the line for Kindred will be Eliza Trenbeth. See if we can set the free throw is good. All right. We'll see if See if that works a little better for you. And there's a drive and a bucket up and in for 2 by Nipstead, and she is having a quarter as there's a timeout on the floor here. Another Carlson Family Insurance timeout. We'll keep it here as we have a Carlson Family Insurance timeout here. Coach Watson didn't like what he was seeing now. His biggest lead of the game here for the Kindred Vikings. 27-23 is the score, and we are at 6:35 to go here in quarter number 2. Kindred took the first time out. They were trailing 17-10 in the first quarter, and since then they have outscored the Huskies 17-6. So a 17-6 run here since the Huskies, or since Kindred took their timeout in quarter number 1. There's your Carlson Family Insurance timeout, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for their customers, not the company's. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Our shout-outs are going to be coming up here soon, and make sure you get that ready. Get a pen and paper. If you don't have my number, it'll be coming up very shortly here on the Amanda Fredericks shout-out line. There it is right there. The Amanda Fredericks shout-outs are brought to you by Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance, 701-640-2619. Go ahead and shoot me a text at that number. I had a little water spillage over there on the Huskies bench, but they got that wiped up here, so that was the minor delay there. Again, Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance, shout-out line, 701-640-2619. As Miller gets pressured and the ball gets tipped away there and taken away by Kindred. Nipstead over to the other side, and the shot goes up by Bacco, and it'll be Husky ball underneath. Matt Doctor, thank you very much. Wendy Kaler, thank you very much. Hopefully we got it adjusted correctly. Chad Affield also watching over in Breckenridge there. And that gets up ahead to DeVries, and now over to Miller, up and under for 2. So Hallie Miller on the assist from Leah DeVries. And back the other way in a hurry. Basket up and good for Trenbeth. She's got 4. And she'll go to the line for the and 1. I think that foul was going to be on Hansen. As Claire Langenwalter checks in for her, so Olivia has 2 fouls. Also, Brett Girls, the Cowgirls won 60-49. So thanks for that update. And the free throw and the and 1 is good for Trenbeth. So back to a 5-point lead here now for Kindred. As it comes to Langenwalter on the near wing. Back out top to DeVries between the circles, over to Max. Pass all the way across to DeVries. She tried to force it into Miller, and it's picked off by Kindred. And the other way they go with Getty scoring 2 with the underhand bucket. And now the biggest lead of the game for Kindred at 7. Max looks into Miller, and it's stolen away there. Another steal for Bacco. Up ahead. Shot off the glass, no good. On the shot by Eisenschenk, and DeVries pulls it away. Up to Miller. Miller wants to go up, can't do it. Now to Woods. She'll go up strong, a little bit too strong. Miller on the weak side rebound. She'll put it back up and in for 2. Hallie Miller having a good night at the bucket. Eisenschenk to the free throw line, in the paint. Stops, kicks it out again to Nipstead. You got to get out on her, girls. And we got a timeout, and this time it's a timeout for Kindred. Carlson Family Insurance timeout, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. We'll be right back.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
All right, folks, I got your messages here that I was a little bit delayed. We forgot what we had set it to last year, to be honest with you, on our delay. So hopefully, if it's a little better, I appreciate that. Just let me know, and we'll make the adjustments. The Klostermans also watching here on the Amanda Frederick shout-out line, so thanks to the Klostermans for watching. Claire Langenwalter was going to take a three. This time she had another chance there, but it was blocked by another 8th grader, Lexi Ogren, and this time up and underneath, Hallie Miller for another one. Hallie Miller having a game already here in the first half. Drive by Getty, partially blocked by DeVries, but picked up underneath and put back in by Leah Rowland for 2. I've got Hallie Miller with 12 already for the Huskies. Pass goes back down into Miller. She puts it up off the glass. She's got 14 unofficially. Keeping the Lady Huskies in it here, 37-31 with 3:55 to go. There's out of bounds. I believe that was, yes it was, Ogren. Out of bounds there. She is a junior. I think I mistook earlier that she was an 8th grader. She's a junior. My eyes didn't follow the lines correctly. Max into the wing, and she'll throw it away there as it was intended for Fobb. Fobb took the left cut, and Max thought she was going to go to the right, so it goes out of bounds, and it'll be... Now they're discussing whether it was tipped or not, and they say it was tipped. So it was Lady Husky ball anyway. 23 seconds remains on the shot clock. There's a bump by Ogren, and she'll get the ball away. And that time it was tipped by Langenwalter. There's a steal by DeVries. Leah. Oh, rolls it off the front iron. Leah had the freebie coming in, and she couldn't buy one. Nipstead again. Ogren travel. In the Nick Heitkamp watching, cheering on the Huskies. Thank you very much. Brenda Romerine watching. Go Lady Huskies and Cowboys. Congratulations to the Cowgirls. Okay, I might need to put the delay out there a little bit. Thank you. I appreciate that. We'll move that here in the next time I get a chance. Lady Huskies down by 6, under 3 minutes to play. Shot up off the iron and bounces around, falls through for Scout Woods. Her first bucket in a while. Quickly, again, Kindred pushing it up the court. Bacco gives it over. This time over to Getty on the near wing. Eisenschenk drives into the paint, puts it up off the glass. She'll draw the foul and go to the line for 2. Foul that time was going to be on Claire Langenwalter. Was it on Claire or was it on? Nope. It was on Sienna Fobb is what the scoreboard says. My apologies, folks. The first free throw by Layla Eisenschenk is good. 38-33, 5-point lead, 2:35 to go, 2:36. Short, Woods on the board. Woods gonna push, see if she goes coast to coast. She'll kick it out to Cambry Mout. And now she delivers it over to DeVries across the circle. Huskies on their little shuffle offense and a reach there, and a foul is called on Getty. Peyton Getty, a senior, 5'3", reached in and got a little bit too much arm. And quickly comes back in the 5'8", 8th grader, Sierra Nepstead. She's got 12 already here in the first half as well. 2 3-point field goals. One was almost a 3-pointer, but it was only a 2. Into Max. Spins, kicks to DeVries for 3. DeVries just a little bit too strong. Nipstead battling and almost getting tied up. Nope, no call. To the corner for 3. No good on the shot there by Bartels. And it's getting stolen right back again by Trenbeth. 3-point shot by Nipstead, no good. And Max comes away with the rebound. Cambry Malk now into the front court for the Huskies. Leah DeVries to Woods into the paint. Left hand goes up, partially blocked. Sienna Fobb gets it, and she puts it up, partially blocked again, and this time Woods gets caught on the reach. All right, so we'll try that a little bit. Made it a little bit of an adjustment on the 3-point shot there. Up, no good. Long rebound comes out to Leah DeVries. Made a little adjustment on the time. We'll see how that goes. Thanks for bearing with me, folks. Brand new computer, brand new software for me. And Woods goes up and gets the bucket, and she'll go to the line for the and one. She's been to the line a couple times for that. As Leah Rowland checks back in, she's got 7 points for the Vikings. And that was the third foul on Avery Bartels. And the free throw is good for Scout. Kindred Vikings. Good history of girls basketball in Class B. Now due to student populations and the change in the 3-class system, they're playing up a division. And representing well. Shot goes up just off the mark a little bit on the shot there by Bacco. DeVries out-wrestles everybody. Here comes Langenwalter up underneath. Miller on the putback. Couldn't get it to fall. Langenwalter on the rebound. Kicks it out to Max. Max dribbles, drives, and I think she's going to take one too many steps. Coach Watson looks like he wanted the girls to hold it for the last shot, and now the Vikings with a chance to hang on for the last shot as we're under 35 and the shot clock is turned off. Pass goes in, and Nipstead for two. Nice delivery there. Nipstead scoring for the Vikings. And now the Huskies see if they play it for the last shot as they hand it off to Langenwalter, guarded by Nipstead. Woods deflected away there by Bacco. She's going to go coast to coast. Up, no good. Rebound on the weak side, put back up, no good. Eisenschenk, a sophomore at 5'7", is going to go to the line for two. Foul is going to be on DeVries. That's her first. Off the mark, no good. She's missed two in a row. That one misses the mark. Lady Huskies got a couple of seconds. Got to get it down there, Hallie, and didn't make it to the mark. And that's going to be halftime here. And we'll be right back with our OSPTI halftime show. Your score at half on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. We got a high-scoring game here. The Kindred Vikings leading the Wahpeton Lady Huskies 40-36. We'll be right back with our shout-outs as well.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Your athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online, useboldprint.com.
First car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
All right, welcome back to Wahpeton High School. The Kindred Vikings leading the Wahpeton Lady Huskies by the score of 40-36. Welcome everybody to our OSPTI halftime show. For all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and of course in Breckenridge. OSPTI, our halftime sponsor. Again, 40-36 here. Just kind of quick go through the scoring for the Kindred Vikings. Peyton Getty finishes with 4 points in the first half. Avery Bartels finishes with 4. She finished with 3 fouls as well, so she's about the only player for either team in foul trouble. Liza Trenbeth finishes with 5 points, 7 points for Leah Rowland. And Sierra Nepstead leading the way for the Kindred Vikings, the 8th grader, 5'8", 8th grader, coming in with 14 points to lead the way for the Vikings as Layla Eisenshank finishes with 5 in the half. Taking a look at the Lady Huskies, 3 points for Leah DeVries on a three-pointer. Claire Langenwalter finishes with 2 in the first half. Sienna Fobb also with 2 in the first half. 14 points for Hallie Miller. She had 1 3-point field goal. And leading the way for the Huskies with 15 points is Scout Woods. Again, our OSPTI halftime show for all your physical therapy needs. Contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Hankinson, Fergus Falls, and in Breckenridge. Also, we got to give our shout-outs here real quick. Our Amanda Frederick shout-out line. And 701-640-2619. Karen and Carly Kappas, Matt and Becky Doctor, Wendy Kaler, Brenda Romerine, Nick Heitkamp, the Klostermans are watching, Chad Affield, Jalen Romerine is watching, Joel and Roseanne Lisney always watching Three Borders Sports Network. We appreciate that. Lee and Barb Nagel also tuned in and watching Three Borders Sports Network. And those of you watching didn't want to send in a text, we can still take your text messages, 701-640-2619. And we're glad you're watching. If you're watching from Kindred, don't be afraid to send us a text message as well. We'll give you a shout out. We want to thank everybody for watching, and our OSPTI halftime show is concluded here. We're going to be right back, and we'll have some more commercial break. We'll be right back with the third.
In this place, we see potential like nowhere else. Here, vision is boundless. That's why we never settle. We look for the moments when everything becomes possible. The moments that inspire us to make every day better. In this place, there's no such thing as good. There's only great. This is orthopedics and sports medicine like nowhere else.
The folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAN are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
Smith Motors in Wahpeton, we make sure that when you need a vehicle, we'll find the perfect one that matches your lifestyle and budget. Like the eye-catching Chevy Equinox, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hard-working GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive buying experience. From low-pressure sales to high-quality service, our customers always come first. Find your new Chevrolet or GMC today at Smith Motors. Small-town friendly, big-town deals.
All right, welcome back to Wahpeton, North Dakota, home of the Lady Huskies tonight as they host Kindred here, and we are about set to begin quarter number 3. And if you're just joining us here, again, Wahpeton dropping down to the A division here and now play 4 8-minute quarters instead of 2 halves. As we're over at the scoring table, the referee is over there talking to scoreboard operator. And looks like we're good to go. So, yep, we got the okay. And the Kindred Vikings, this is their first game of the year. Huskies coming in here at 1-1. They're falling falling to South Prairie Max and defeating Stanley out in Minot in a shootout out there. As the Kindred Vikings moving the ball again up on top here with Eisenshank. Out of the near side, Getty. She'll dribble around back to Eisenshank on the wing for a three-point shot and drains that one. Nothing but net. She's got 8 points. Hansen tries to get it up ahead to Max, and Max just wasn't moving quick enough there to get it. So the pass goes errant, and it's a 7-point lead, matching the biggest lead of the game here for the Vikings. So looking to add to that. Again, a nice crowd from Kindred here, as you can see across the way. Pass goes in down low, now to Nipstead. She'll get it across the other way to Getty. Getty dribbles in, drives, and the Lady Huskies didn't go for it and picked up there underneath and put up by Trenbeth. And I think they're going to talk about it here. And it does go back to Kindred. I think the first indication was it was Husky ball. From the three-point line, out in the outside, shot by Eisenshank is no good. Now Nipstead with another three, rattles that one home. Gotta get on her. That's her third one. She's got 17. Just an 8th grader for the Kindred Vikings. Max gets it up ahead, and she'll hit the floor hard, as she is fouled there by Eisenshank. That is her first personal foul. And remember, the only one really in foul trouble was Avery Bartels. And I don't even see her on the court here. Max for three from the corner. Got it! Put it in the books for Amaya Max. Her first bucket of the game. And a steal by DeVries. Pushes it ahead to Max. Again, a collision. And the pass was to Max, but getting in the way was Getty. I believe that's her second person. Nope, they say 3 on the board. I was one behind. DeVries to Hansen. Now Miller to the free throw line. Stops, kicks it out to Hansen. Here goes Woods, penetrates, drive, and a foul, and a block from behind by Bacco. And the Huskies trail by 6. Biggest lead of the game was 7 by Kindred. A couple of times here tonight. Eisenshank behind the back. On Nipstead. Picked up there by Max, and a shot up by Eisenshank. Rolls around, no good. And fighting for the rebound underneath was Leah Rowland. Underhand scoop layup, no good. And the Lady Huskies getting out chased here underneath. And an underhand layup by Eisenshank goes for 2. She's got 5 here in the second half. She's got 10 total. And almost a steal there by Bacco. Lady Huskies trail by 8. Biggest lead for Kindred now. Hallie Miller inbounds to Woods. And Woods was going to hand it off to Miller, and that didn't work very well, and it's a turnover on the Lady Huskies. Not sure what the buzzer was for, but we'll play on. To the middle, turnaround jumper from 6 feet, up and in for Trenbeth. She's got 7. Lady Huskies trail by 10, biggest lead of the night. Hansen brings it out top again between the circles, now drifts out high, and that one goes off the hands of DeVries. And I think Coach Watson going to ask for a timeout. Nope, he's going to let him go. Turnover on the Lady Huskies again. Turnovers can get to be a problem here now. Eisenshank guarded by Woods, goes up strong, no good. Weak side rebound on the opposite side by Bacco. Hands it off to Nipstead, no good. And this time Woods gets the board. 3-on-2, bounce up ahead to Hansen. Rolls out, no good. A cover on the lid. Nipstead from 10, got it. That young lady can shoot. 19 for her, and we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time. You see Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue.
Yield Advantage is proud to support our local Twin Town teams. They'd like to remind farmers that the Yield Advantage team is ready to help you get the W next planting season. They can help get your equipment in game shape with upgrades large and small. Yield Advantage is your local precision planting premier dealer. From row cleaners to closing wheels, seed meters to liquid fertilizer systems, and everything in between. If you want to give yourself a competitive edge next season, contact Yield Advantage today.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller Associates.
And we're back to live action as Max gets the ball on a breakaway, but it's taken away there by Kindred. So it'll be Husky ball underneath their own basket. 51-39 with 4:45 to go here in quarter number 3. Good defensive pressure here by Kindred. Has forced some turnovers by the Huskies and limited the shot selections. Woods spins in the paint, goes up off the glass, up and in for 2. So her first bucket of the second half comes at the 4.5-minute mark. Nipstead. Penetration drive up, and just a floater is good for Trenbeth. Give her 9. Again, full court pressure. DeVries breaks away, gets it up ahead to Hansen. Loses control, goes out of bounds. And now checking in for the Kindred Vikings, Avery Bartels, 5'11 senior. Again, she's got 3 fouls. Coach Sam Brandt kept her on the bench for a while. Nipstead drives and looks for Ogren breaking, and it's intercepted there by DeVries. Max way up high. Gets it over to Olivia Hansen. She'll take it up between the circles. Looks for Miller. Miller gets in. She'll kick it back out to Hansen. Hansen drives. Bounce pass comes across to the corner to Max. She gets tied up over there. Let's see what they do. And they do get it out. DeVries for an open 3. Got it for Leah. Leah's got 2 threes in the game, keeping the Huskies in it here as they trail by 9 with 3.5 to go. Penetration drive, and I thought it would have rolled off the leg of Liza Trenbeth, but they said no. As Sienna Fobb will check in now for Hallie Miller. Hallie Miller got 14 in the first half, been held scoreless here in half number 2 so far. 3-point shot up off the iron, no good, and the Lady Huskies get out hustled for that one. As Trenbeth picks that one up. Ogren, and the 8th grader, gets in, spins it out there. Nipstead passes it back to Eisenschenk. There's a pass deflected by Max, but over to the 3-point shot, up and good for Bartels as she comes back in and gets a 3-point shot. Full court pressure here by Kindred is causing some havoc here for the Lady Huskies as Woods drives all the way, and there's a whistle, I believe, before the shot. We'll see what they say. And that foul, I believe, is going to go against Eisenschenk. It should be 2 on her. Yep. As Cambry Malk checks in now for Max. Again, good pressure here by the Vikings. Woods, a little turnaround jumper, too hard off the glass, and a rebound by Nipstead. All the way up ahead, and pass goes underneath, intended for Trenbeth. Jump ball called between Cambry Malk and Eisenschenk, and possession arrow points toward the Lady Huskies with 2:24 to go. 56-44, 12-point lead. Right through the hands of Malk, and another turnover on the Lady Huskies. And here comes Liza Trenbeth, sophomore. She'll kick. Dribble drive goes in. Sienna Fobb almost got it. As Baco lost control, and now we got a whistle and a foul. I could not read the umpire or the referee's signal, so I'll have to wait till it gets up on the scoreboard to see who the foul was on. It will be against Sienna Fobb, her second personal. First free throw is missed by Trenbeth. Trenbeth, 5'11" sophomore. Second one is good. Gives her double digits. She's got 10 on the night. The lead is 13. Hansen gets it into the front court. And DeVries now out top. She'll try to get it over to Cambry Malk, and it's intercepted and taken away there. Shot up off the glass. And Trenbeth will go to the line for two more. That foul is going to be on Cambry Malk. 13-point lead here for the Kindred Vikings in quarter number 3. 1 minute, 51 seconds remains. First free throw off the back iron, no good. As Amaya Max checks in now for Leah DeVries. Also, Hallie Miller set to check in. There we got it. The near side referee saw that. So Hallie will check in for Scout Woods. Scout go down and get a rest here before the end of the third quarter. Trenbeth, second free throw is good. Max into the front court. Pressure was called off there by Kindred on that possession. Miller to Max for three from the corner. She wanted it, and just off the mark a little bit as the rebound comes to Eisenshank. Up ahead to Nipstead. Gets it knocked away there by Hansen. And Sienna Fobb on the steal for the Lady Huskies. Here comes Hallie Miller. Dribble drive, goes up and no good. The underhand layup. Now underneath to Hansen. She'll clear it out to Malk. Back down low to Fobb. Kicks it back out to Hansen. 1:10 to go. Malk to the near side to Hansen. That's deflected away again, and now I think it's going to go back to Kindred as Trenbeth and Hansen were fighting for it, and Olivia was the last one to touch it. DeVries comes back in now for Cambry. And Claire Langenwalter also in now for Max. Or excuse me, for Olivia. Nipstead drags a foot, but no call. Pass goes in, and we might get a charge or not. Nope. I think Sienna Fobb's going to get whistled for that one. Yep. It'll be Sienna's third personal foul here with 48.3 seconds remaining. 14-point lead for Kindred, 58-44. Trenbeth misses the first one again. She's done that 1, 2, 3. This is the third time here she's done it. She had 3 out of 3 in the first half. And so far in the second half, she is 2 for 5. And 3 for 6. See what the Lady Huskies can do here. Pass goes up ahead to Wood. She's got a hustle. She tries to flip it over to Max. She saves it. Back to DeVries. And the Kindred Vikings defense has just been tough for the Lady Huskies here. They are all over the ball. Coach Sam Brandt has the Kindred Vikings hustling. Pass comes in now to Eisenshank. She drives and got a little bit of a travel. What are they going to call? Yep, travel. Everybody was thinking it might be a foul, but I think she just got her feet tangled up and held on to the ball a little bit too long. Shot clock is turned off now. See if the Lady Huskies hold it for that last shot. Woods goes in, drives, off the back iron, no good. Looks like that foul is going to go against Trenbeth. It'll be her second, excuse me. Keith and Cindy Borchert tuned in from Rochester, Minnesota. Keith and Cindy, thank you very much. Harry Clark, junior high girls basketball coach from Kindred, tuned in and watching Three Borders Sports Network, cheering on Kindred. Thank you, Harry Clark. As Woods gets a couple of them. And we appreciate the shout-outs from wherever, if you're watching in Kindred or Rochester or Wahpeton. Appreciate the shout-outs, everybody, on the Amanda Frederick shout-out line, 701-640-2619. There's a three-point shot, no good. Battle for the rebound underneath as Jalea Lopez-Lee checks in for the Lady Huskies. 5 seconds to go. Max just finally figured it out, and she'll take the shot from a long distance and no good. Coach Sam Brandt wanted a carry on that one. The referee just turned around, looked at her, and smiled and said, "Nah, not now." Amanda Frederick, State Farm Insurance, shout out 701-640-2619. We'll be right back here. Quarter number 3, 50.
Since 1941, Minn Kota Ag Products has been helping farmers with their agricultural needs. The farming industry has expanded at great lengths, and Minn Kota Ag Products is there to provide farmers with their entire chemical, fertilizer, seed, and grain elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. For market access at your fingertips and information essential to your farm operation, download the Minn Kota Ag Products app. Minn Kota Ag Products, proud to be a partner in your farm operation since 1941.
20 years of experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pediatrics and pregnancy, seeing children of all ages daily. Start your pregnancy out right with a correcting postural adjustment to help with daily activities and also give you a better night's sleep. Continued chiropractic care throughout your pregnancy can potentially help for an easier labor and delivery of your new little one. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic today at 701-672-1300 for an appointment, or request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com. Dr. Andrea Hornstein, helping your family grow up healthy.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their number one goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
And the possession there was a turnover on the Kindred Vikings. The Wahpeton Lady Huskies come away with that one. Scout Woods dribbles it down, but it's knocked out of bounds there by the Vikings, and it'll be Husky ball underneath their own basket here as we start the fourth quarter. That one's tipped away there by Nipstead, and it'll be Husky ball on the near sideline here, right below us. I want to thank Keith and Cindy Borchert. They're in Rochester tonight. Harry Clark from the Kindred folks. He's a junior high basketball coach. And also, we've got Jeannie Evan watching as Jeannie just landed. And appreciate that. And got to give a quick shout out to my grandsons, Wyatt and Cam as well. They'll be tuned in watching, I'm sure. Well, they're probably in bed by now. DeVries for three, a little bit long. Woods on the putback, a little bit strong. Gia puts it back up. Lopez-Lee, and then Woods gets it on the putback. So the Lady Huskies fighting for a lot of second chance points there. Finally get a foul. And Scout Woods will go to the line. Jalea Lopez-Lee in there for the Huskies, trying to give a spark there. Foul on the Kindred Vikings will go against Trenbeth. And the first free throw by Woods is good. Second one rolls around and falls through. Flying through the lane there. It's going to be called off of Lopez-Lee. So it'll be Kindred ball underneath their own basket, and Getty's going to inbound it. Getty, a 5'3" senior for Kindred. Outside wing. Back over to Getty in the corner. Now Nipstead Inside Eisenshank, turnaround jumper off the glass, too hard. Woods on the board. Lady Huskies got to have some defensive stops like that and then get some offensive putback. Hansen underneath on a great pass from DeVries. Olivia Hansen gets her first bucket here in the second half. Huskies cut the lead to 9. Three-point shot up. It's going to be long and no good. As the Huskies student section lets her know that it was an air ball. Good minutes there from Julia as she checks out here. DeVries gets it into Hallie Miller, now up ahead to Hansen. Trenbeth giving chase. Hansen off the glass on the layup, no good. Nipstead for 3. Yep. They set her up in the JV game on an inbounds play, and she was wide open at the top of the key and drained it just like that. So you knew she could shoot if they set her up on an inbounds play like that. It's back to a 12-point lead now for Kindred. Max spins at the corner of the elbow. Looks underneath for Miller, off the glass, up and in for 2. Hallie Miller finally getting her first bucket of the second half here. She's got 16 on the night. There's DeVries takes that one away. She's going to go up against Eisenshank. She'll stop, hand it off to Hansen. Rolls off the glass, no good. Huskies with the takeaway, just couldn't cash it in. Down low to Bartels, and she gets fouled there by Hansen. Bartels will go to the line. Olivia, I believe, picks up her third personal. It is. As Avery Bartels goes to the line. She's got 7 on the night and still has 7. Langenwalter checks in for Hansen. Fobb checks in for Scout Woods. I want to thank all of our sponsors here at Three Borders Sports Network. Free throw is good. She's got 8 on the night. In full court pressure here again by Kindred. DeVries up ahead to Miller. Miller with a nice wraparound bounce pass to Sienna Fobb for 2. Fobb with her first bucket in the second half. Getty guarded by Langenwalter. Now she'll hand it off to Bacco. Trenbeth over to Rowland. Little keep away right now for Kindred as we approach the 5-minute mark and they lead by 9, and we got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. Carlson Family Insurance timeout.
Powerful and playful, delicate and precise, bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family, to provide options beyond the expected, to help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
I'm Katie with First Community Credit Union, and we're here with Dakota Dirt Coffee.
We chose First Community Credit Union because, first and foremost, they're right in our community of Milner, North Dakota, and the convenience of that and being able to know the people that we're dealing with, that's something that we can't get anywhere else. I would say FCCU could be best described as a full-service financial institution that's offered and available in a local community.
All right, welcome back to Wahpeton High School here, Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner. Thanks for joining me here tonight, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for the shout-outs here that we've gotten tonight so far. The Kindred Vikings turn it over here underneath with pressure from Miller. She'll come away with it, but she gets stolen from behind on the steal by Rowland as Miller crashes to the floor. Back up front for 2 to Bacco. Her first bucket of the game comes in the second half. Back to an 11-point lead. Lady Huskies getting limited now on their possessions as we're at 4.5 to play. Oh, and it's stolen away. Another turnover here. Rolling up and in for 2. Fob with the foul. I believe that's Fob's 4th. Olivia Hansen checks in now for Sienna Fob, who's got 4 fouls. The 4:22 mark here of quarter number 4. Leah rolling at the line. Couldn't get the roll as Woods battles for the board and gets it. She's going to go all the way, puts it up, and a blocking foul is called on Getty. And the bucket is good for Woods. Give her 23. Getty, I believe that is her 4th. We'll see what the board says. If the scoreboard agrees with me, but I have her down for 4 fouls as she goes out of the game right now. Eisenschenk comes back in. Woods for the and one. Rolls around, couldn't get it to fall, but Miller on the take back. Puts it up and in for 2. Hallie Miller's having a great game here tonight. She's got 18. Woods with 23. Huskies trail by 9. We're halfway through the 4th quarter. Big possession here for Kindred offensively and defensively for the Lady Huskies. Nipstead can drill the 3. She puts the pass into Roland. Roland tries to save it, but right into the hands of Amaya Max. And there's a steal right back by Nipstead. Another turnover on the Lady Huskies. Not keeping track of turnovers, but I'm sure Coach Watson in our postgame show will know that number when he comes up here. And stay tuned for our postgame show. Head coach Brian Watson will be here. Hansen over to Woods. Woods, dipsy-do drive up and in for 2. Give Scout 25. Unofficially. She had 31 in the game against South Prairie. Was held to just 7 against Stanley. Oh, and a give and go intercepted by Max. 3-on-2, now coming to the near side with it is Max. She picks up her dribble and gives it back to DeVries. Under 3 to play. Drive up, rolls around, falls in for Hallie Miller. Miller with 20. We got a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. It's brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Customer service and satisfaction is...
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
All right, we're back here as we quick timeout and a steal by the Huskies. Max goes up, falls down at the same time, and now we have a foul, I believe. They're going to say it's on Miller. Lady Huskies trail by 7, just over 2.5 to go. Superintendent Kaiser watching the Lady Huskies, cheering on the Lady Huskies. Thank you, Superintendent Kaiser. Tim Campbell watching. Thank you, Tim Campbell. And there's a pass that goes long. Miller reaches for it. And now it's 3-on-1. Bounce pass goes the other side. And Leah DeVries probably does the right thing. and fouls Avery Bartels. Superintendent Kaiser watching. Cheering on the Lady Huskies. Again, Tim Campbell also watching. Thank you. Bruce and Dorothy Doctor enjoying the game as the free throw is good by Bartels. 2 for 3 from the line tonight. That's got double digits for her as she sinks the second one. Lady Huskies again down by 9 with 2.5 to go. No pressure, no full court pressure here by the Kindred Vikings. Going to the left side with the dribble is Max. Now she wants to come back to the middle. Woods penetrates, drives, kicks it out to Olivia Hansen. High arcing three-pointer, no good. And a rebound underneath there. Taken up, and the pass comes up ahead, and the bucket is good for Bacco. Her second bucket of the game. Both in the second half. Max again goes to the left side. Now she's going to come back to the middle to Miller. Under 2 to play. Miller, doopsie-doo, up and in. No good. Again, Eisenschenk pushing. 2-on-2. Eisenschenk with a double dribble or travel. Still called travel. Could have got either one there. Lady Huskies trail by 11. Bruce and Dorothy Doctor, thank you very much. Max goes to the far side with Leah DeVries. Lady Huskies got to hustle up here, trailing by 11. Don't have time to dribble around. And it's picked off there by Nipstead. Up ahead to Getty, goes in, and Olivia Hansen picks up her 5th, and she'll be done. Or is that her? Nope, she didn't. That is her 4th, excuse me. Foul was called earlier on Miller, and I thought it was going to go against Hansen, but it didn't. Thanks to everybody for shout-outs here on the Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance shout-out line. As Getty gets that one, that's just her 5th bucket of the, or 5th point of the game. (74-62), 12-point lead. Woods to the left side of the paint, goes up, and did not get the foul call. Miller for 3 from deep. Hallie Miller drills that one. Huskies back to a 9-point, trailing by 9. But Kindred just doesn't take their foot off the gas pedal as they keep going toward the bucket. That one's going to be off the mark on the shot by Trenbeth. And Maya Max battled her for the rebound, but it goes off of Trenbeth. And again, Kindred drops back, no pressure on the inbounds. Max very close to losing it there as Getty snuck up on her. DeVries. Olivia Hansen, she can shoot a 3 if she gets open. Guarded there by Nipstead. Max dribbles in and loses control, and it goes out of bounds. .9 seconds to go. Huskies trail by 9, 74-65. Don't forget to stay tuned for our post-game show, our Three Borders Sports Network post-game show. Brian Watson will be up here for a quick interview after the game. Then we'll be back here Thursday night as the Lady Huskies will host Millbank, South Dakota. Nipstead dribbles around the top of the key, comes to the near side. 15 seconds on the shot clock yet. Raleigh and Camden yards Kelson, and there's Olivia's 5th foul as she runs into Getty. So Olivia will head to the bench with 5, finishes the game with just 2 points. As Claire Langwalter checks in for her. That is 6 fouls on the Lady Huskies, so it is a double bonus for Getty. Getty so far 1 for 1. Excuse me, 1 for 2. Got that one. And that one right through the bottom of the net. So the shot clock is turned off with 14 seconds to go here as Max picks it up. A little pressure from Getty. DeVries on the give and go. Couldn't get it to fall. Miller will pick it up outside. Langenwalter with 1 second to go and couldn't get it to fall. Your final score, the Kindred Vikings 76, the Lady Huskies 65. We'll be right back with our post-game show and more with Coach Watson after these.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987. Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefits package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry level starting at $19.78 per hour, plus a $3 per hour shift differential. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Zane 701-671-7777.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
At OSPTI, our focus is on each individual's therapy needs, whether it be for speech, occupational, or physical therapy services. I'm Becky, a physical therapist at OSPTI, and I love being able to provide that personal care to each person that we see with clinics in Breckenridge, Hankinson, and Fergus Falls. You don't have to travel very far from home. From infants to athletes to adults, you can request OSPTI to meet your therapy goals.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Your athlete suffering from an ankle sprain or a hit to the head? Did you know that a chiropractic adjustment can decrease ankle swelling by half and get your athlete back to their sport quicker? Or dizziness, brain fog can come from a neck subluxation. With 20 years of chiropractic experience, Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic knows personally how chiropractic adjustments can get you back to playing your sport in no time. Request an appointment online at hornsteinfamilychiropractic.com or call 701-672-1300.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, and your final score here on the game tonight, the Kindred Vikings come away with a 76-65 victory over the Wahpeton Lady Huskies. Going to take a quick look at the scoring here as we move along, and head coach Brian Watson will be with me in just a few seconds here as he just climbs up here. Our post-game show brought to you by Three Borders Sports Network. I want to thank all of our sponsors: Yield Advantage, Miller & Associates, Tyler Farm Supply, jumping on for the winter. Our camera shots were brought to you by Digital Guru. Farmers Union Insurance, our scoreboard sponsor was Kyle DeVries. OSPTI, our halftime sponsor. Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance, shout-outs. The Red Zone sponsor was Amanda Frederick during our football games, too, as well. And Comdell Innovation bringing our play of the week to us, and we'll probably have one this week, I would assume. We'll see how that goes. Also, Carlson Family Insurance. Giant Seeds and Snacks, our coach's show, Essentia Health. Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified GMC and Chevrolet dealer here in Wahpeton. The Daily News. Optimum Rehab, Interstate Engineering, Gripper Sports in downtown Wahpeton. Stop and see Tyler and Wayne. Bell Bank, Minn Kota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Bold Print, Red River Grain, Hornstein Family Chiropractic, North Dakota State College of Science, Red River Communications, and Cable Channel 28, our own cable channel dedicated to Three Borders Sports Network for most of our live events. Mindak Farmers Cooperative, First Community Credit Union, Sanford Health, and Red River Valley Western Railroad. Taking a quick look here before Brian joins me. In our Three Borders Sports Network post-game show, unofficially, scoring goes as follows for the Kindred Vikings. 7 points for Getty, 10 for Bartels, 4 for Bacco, 12 for Trenbeth, 9 for Roland, 10 for Eisenshank, and coming off the bench, a 5'8", 8th grader, 22 points. And Nipstead had 4 3-point field goals. Taking a look at the Lady Huskies, 3 points for Max, 2 for Hansen, 6 for Leah DeVries. She had a couple of 3-point field goals. Claire Langenwalter finishes with a deuce. Sienna Fobb finishes with 4. And leading the way for the Lady Huskies, unofficially, I've got Hallie Miller for 23 and Scout Woods with 25. We'll bring Brian Watson into the mix here now, B-Dub, on our Three Borders Sports Network post-game show. B-Dub, thanks for coming up and joining me.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, we talked about it to begin with. We didn't really know what we were going to see out of Kindred. We talked about it a little bit off air. You had no film to go by because it was all new for them. They hadn't got any games in yet this year, but you did expect a tough game, and the Kindred Vikings come out 76-65 winners.
I mean, we expected, we didn't have any film or whatever, but we expected them to, at least I did. I expect them to come out and play exactly the way that they did, and I've been trying to get that across to our team that, listen, this is a different animal than what we're used to in the EDC. And these teams are just as good, or if not better, than some of the teams that we played in the EDC. And Kindred was a good example of it tonight. You know, it's a different pace and a different style, and we're not ready to play at that tempo. And if we're not going to get to the point where we can play at that tempo, it's going to be a tough road. And so we've got some things that we need to do. Defensively, we've got to be better. And it's a learning experience, one game at a time. You learn from every game that you play, and we'll take a lot from this one. And then we don't have a lot of time to prepare. The games are coming kind of fast and fierce. You got one day to get ready for Millbank, then we'll have a break, and then we go play the number one team in the state. So
on Saturday
we got our week cut out for us. But I think for us, we have a tough schedule throughout, but we certainly have a tough schedule here at the beginning. Mm-hmm. And I think it's good. It's good to understand what you need to do early in the season and find out where you are and where you need to get to. So we certainly know what we need to do, and we've got time to do that. So we'll just have to make that effort, and if we can do that, we'll be a totally different team come playoff time.
You had a 17-10 lead in the first quarter, but then Kindred came back. They took the timeout and came back and outscored you 11-3 on a little bit of a run there. And then they came back, and it was a close second quarter. It was 16-19 according to my stats. And then quarter number 3 is kind of where things...
19-10 is what we had.
That's what I got.
In the third, and then we outscored them in the fourth. But the problem is that, we are not in game shape. I mean, granted, we've played 2 games. That was Kindred's first game, but we are not in game shape. And that in the middle part of the game,
that's where
we get off to a good start. Same thing against South Prairie. Got off to a great start. Ever take a lead and just not able to hold it because we can't play at game speed for the entire game. So certainly some things that we need to do. But again, we don't have a lot of time. We got to have a pregame practice tomorrow and get ready for Millbank, and then the same thing on Friday. Our schedule is just jam-packed here early here in December.
Yeah, it is. And I'm just curious, how many turnovers, or don't you even want to say?
We had us for 22.
Okay.
And
there was a stretch where there was a lot of them.
Yeah, and they're just critical. And we cut that thing to 9. I had asked them in the huddle. I can't remember what it was, like 14 or something like that, 13 or 14. I said, hey, let's get this thing to 8, and then we'll see what happens. And then we did. We got it to 9 with like 5 minutes to go, and we took a timeout there. I'm okay. Let's get this thing down to 4. Get it down to 4, and then we'll see where we're at, because now we got a game of possessions there with about 2 minutes to go. We get it to 4. And then we had a chance out of that timeout to get a steal.
Yeah.
And we got our hands on the ball, and then we just kind of throw it up there, and then we come down, we get another steal, and then we can't convert on it, and then they turn around and knock down a 3 and stretch out the lead again, and then we're just out of it at that point. So, again, there's things that we need to do. We did half of it. We weren't able to do all of it. And I think as we go along here, we'll be able to put those things together and be a different basketball team as we progress here throughout the season.
I think it'll be fun to watch the Lady Huskies as they move on here. And again, Thursday night we'll be right back here again about the same time, 7:15 pregame, 7:30 tip, and we'll be here for Millbank, Brian.
Yeah, we will. We'll see you.
All right, that'll be it, and we'll be back on Thursday night. And again, the Cowgirls were victorious tonight, B-Dub, so good for them. And we'll wrap it up here. For Brian Watson, I'm Joe Schreiner. Camden Kelson Yards over in Breckenridge with Raleigh tonight. I don't know what the boys' score was over there, but for everybody that texted in the shout-outs, we appreciate it very much. Again, your final score, the Kindred Vikings 76, the Lady Huskies 65. We'll be back here Thursday night. For Brian, I'm Joe. Good night, everybody.